Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, the Carnival Vista has returned with some new enhancements since her dry dock. We also have some sad news coming from the 9-month Royal Caribbean Ultimate World Cruise. We have the Sun Princess watch. She still hasn't left the dock yet. We also have a quick correction on that Forbes that I was talking about, saying that they seem to only be reviewing celebrity ships. Well, I found out, no, they reviewed a couple others, but there also does seem to be something going on there. So let's just talk about all this stuff. So the Carnival Vista recently came out of her dry dock and she has returned to port, getting ready to return to service, and she's made some changes, everything from changing the location of the candy store, the cherry on top, to a new location, to adding a heroes bar on board, which is to commemorate those people in the service and who have served in the past, as well as also expanding the casino on board, plus liveling up the kids club and the Market Fresh buffet area. So a lot of big changes coming to the ship that will make it feel a lot more brand new, shall we say. She's been in service for a little while now, and it'd be nice to get that refresh for everybody, and especially in places like, the buffet in that area, which tends to get a lot of traffic, a lot of people going, which means it gets more wear and tear than other locations on the ship. So this is really good news. I hope to maybe perhaps get on that ship soon and take a look at the new refurbishments on board. Next, we have some pretty tragic news coming from the Ultimate World Cruise, where a passenger has passed away on board. Now, a lot of the news media are treating this as if it's almost shocking. This is a 9-month world cruise with a lot of people who have been sailing with Royal Caribbean for years and years and years. They're the top level, in their pinnacle class, etc. Right? They're not Ruby cruisers. You know what I mean? They're not brand new. A lot of these passengers on board, a lot of them are senior, a lot of them are retired because it's hard to get away for 9 months if you still have a full-time job, etc. However, somebody passing away on a cruise ship or being injured on a cruise ship is not an unusual story. People get injured in resorts, people pass away when they get excited or stressed, it's just a part of life. And the good news for this, if you will, if you want to see a bright side, is this person passed away doing something they absolutely love to do, cruising, right? If I'm going to go, I think I wouldn't mind if it's on a cruise ship, because that's kind of where my happy place is, besides being with family. So, yeah, very sad news. Unusual news? No. There's a reason that they have mortuaries on board cruise ships. There's a reason they have medical facilities on cruise ships. It's because this kind of stuff does unfortunately happen. And I don't know how many times I've seen people airlifted off cruise ships, and while they don't advertise it while you're on the cruise, there is an average probably of every 2 cruises somebody passes away, according to statistics that I've talked to with some crew members, including some doctors and nurses on board. Sad news, but not unusual news. And now we're going to have our daily Sun Princess watch until she launches, because she's supposed to launch on the 18th. Now, originally she was supposed to sail from Barcelona, Spain, but the good news for everybody on the cruise coming up on the 18th of this month, just 5 days away, is that they're sailing from Rome, which is much closer to the port that she's in right now, where she was built. it is a much shorter distance. So it doesn't, if she was going to Barcelona at top speed, she would have to sail for 2.5 days just to reach the port, which means it's very, very close. Now she could probably get to the port at normal cruising speed in about 1.5 to 2 days, which instead of like full tilt kind of thing. But she still hasn't left port, and she still hasn't been handed over. Now, they canceled the inaugural cruise for the Sun Princess well before this, this date now, the amount of time left over. But I am still concerned about her being ready on time with the full shows, the full dining, etc., when she's still in port. Now, I know the crew's on board now. They've got everybody there. But how much have they had a chance to rehearse while the ship's moving, etc.? Or is it going to be another one of these things where the shows are going to come online slowly as the ship starts to sail? And that's an issue to me. Now, I'm on her on March 9th, so very short time away from now, just about 3 weeks or so. And I'll be heading down and picking her up in Barcelona, where she was originally supposed to sail on the 8th. Now, I hope the ship gets ready, but it's getting closer and closer, and we still haven't heard that the ship has actually been handed over from the shipyard to Princess Cruise Lines yet, which is still a little bit worrisome. Now, the other day I reported out that there were 6 celebrity cruise ships nominated by Forbes for stars this year, and while that's completely true and everything, I was wondering how come there are no other cruise ships? How could it possibly be that there are none of these luxury cruise ships made it to their recommendations? And it turns out no. No, and in fact, 6 more ships did get recommended. Now, by far, Celebrity has the most amount of ships nominated for a single cruise line, but the only one to get a 4-star review was the Celebrity Ascent. The others got star reviews, which I guess is a lower view. Now, the other 4-star is the Regent 7 Seas Splendor that got nominated and got 4-star reviews. Now, other ships that were recommended that actually got the star reviews is the Oceania's Insignia, Seabourn Ovation, Silver Sea, Silver Shadow. Recommended ones were Viking Sky, Viking Neptune. So there are more ships out there, but again, you don't hear Norwegian, Princess, Virgin, MSC, Royal. You don't hear any of those cruise lines being mentioned. And I'm wondering if it's because they were even Princess, which is quite comparable to, celebrity cruise lines when you're looking at them. Although, to be fair, Celebrity has a much better suite area on board, and if Forbes is looking at luxury cruising, they may be looking at the suite-only areas on these ships, and Celebrity does have that down pretty well. However, the new Sun Princess coming out that we just talked about has an all-new suite area on her ship, so maybe next year we might hear the Sun Princess be one of these ships nominated. It'd be nice to see all the ships that they actually went on and reviewed. Did they only do Oceania, Viking, and Seabourn are all small ship luxury, Regent 7 Seas, all small ship luxury ships. It seems like Celebrity is the only mass market cruise line that they seem to go on. But I would love to see what other ships they actually went on and reviewed. Because remember, I was just on the Celebrity Ascent not too long ago. She just launched, yet somehow she made it into the 4-star review already. Good for her, but it is kind of, really? It just launched, and you're telling me it's the 4-star ship out there for ocean cruises, only one of 2. So, I don't know. I don't know who does these reviews. I don't know what the criteria is. But I would love to see the list of every ship they went on so I could see who they're comparing apples to apples, oranges to oranges. It would be a lot more fun to see that than just saying, oh yeah, we were on this ship and it's a 4-star. Okay, what other ships were you on? Well, we're not going to tell you that. Maybe we went on all of them, but maybe we went on none of them. You see where my point is. All right, today I got a little bit of a poll for you out there. I want to know how many people think the Sun Princess will be running everything with no interruptions when she launches if she sails on the 18th, which means the shows will be running, the restaurants will be open, that sort of thing. There'll be nothing that's closed, right? The Dome will have the shows. It won't be closed. The theater shows will be ready and full production going on. Who thinks yes, those will be ready, and who thinks no, they're going to be slowly launching them as the ship keeps sailing? Just curiosity, because even the Icon of the Seas admits some of their shows weren't ready, and I saw people on the inaugural sailing telling me that, not all the shows are running, only part of them were running, and I don't even think the escape room was open yet for the inaugural sailing. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, and until next time, I hope you appreciate this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world? Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.